Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders, and myself Bala here. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. And if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update in intraday and positional trading strategies. And this video, I'm going to discuss about my Google Sheet, the stock option scanner for intraday in weekly positional and monthly positional. So that weekly and monthly positional, it works based on our advanced option strategy, and intraday is work based on the some technical indicator. So today we find out some opportunities on our live session, but it was an intraday trade only. We have planned in the morning. Why? Because of we are nearing to that expiry. And nearing to that expiry days, we are not going to plan for trades because we have to pay higher margin, so low liquidity, and time decay would be very fast. So that is the reason. But even though we find some quick scalping opportunity in our live session, and if you want to join that live session daily, we are doing that live session in the first 1 hour. It's for purely for doubts and questions for my students, those who are already finished my advanced option strategy. And meanwhile, we are trying to find some opportunities by using our Google Sheet. And like today, we find out some opportunities, and that we are going to discuss. And a lot of opportunity which is happening after 9:30. So like in put side of Canara Bank and Infosys and ICICI General Insurance that we are looking in the morning. So what are the trade which we are doing in the morning in a live session that selected as startup hour, and that was generated to 1 rupee immediately after that breakout, and ACC which you are looking for around 40 level, and it went up to 47 something, near about 49. Okay, and Ultratech Cement also which you are looking at this point of 130, and it went up to 150. And iShare Motor which you are looked around in the morning, the first 5 minutes candle around 120, it went up to 150. So these are all the scalping opportunities which we find out in our positional strategy. And this is we are why we are following this on one intraday basis only, because of we are nearing to that expiry. Most probably tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, we are not going to plan for stock options. Why? Because of it's a physical delivery, high margin, and low liquidity. Okay, even though we have some stocks, maybe if you are using our Google Sheet, you will find out in ICICI General Insurance, we are discussing about this in the morning 1340 put option ICICI GI 1340. That is what we are discussing. But you can see the liquidity. There is no liquidity in the morning, and then the finally one candle which triggers. So that's the reason we have to find out liquid and quality. So go for SBI Life also we are seeing in the morning 16.8. I think it is triggered, but Canara Bank which triggers after. So last week we got a call option, and such a good move. And this week you can see in the last candle 14 to 26. Maybe this thing which is happening and liquidity. So why the Canara Bank is a liquid stock, but why here it is not liquid? Because of physical delivery. So no retail participant, and that's the reason it is showing you such a big move and something. So that is the reason we are always suggesting you to avoid the last week trading in stock option. That is what a expiry week. So in next 2 days, the contract is going to expire, the September contract. Once the contract is expired, so we are going to plan our monthly trade for next week. But in this case, that next week should be around 3rd. Okay, 3rd of October is the starting day of the month. So we are going to plan our positional strategy. So right now market slightly recovered. So you can see previously we are seeing around some 10, 11 stocks is more than 50%. At this time, 17 stocks. Okay. So this one, the scanner which going to give you the stock, which is maybe it going to break out. Okay, so you need to plan whether the stock is good, liquid, and quality, and whether which strategy I can go for, either 2.1, 3.2, or the future option strategy. So that we decide which one is suitable to you according to your funds and capital and risk ability. So you can apply any one of them. Even our OTM strategy also working better. Those who are watched our OTM option strategy, that was giving you such a good result. And if you are following that, it may be going to give you such a better result for your very low capital trades also. Okay, so here after sometimes later Astral, 1840. Dixon also we are discussing in the morning, but it was triggered before Astral 1840. That is what I call strike price. Look at this. Our entry point is around 37. So where the 37, I think it is also be triggered in the first candle. 5 minutes 1840. So this is the thing which we are ignoring. Why? Because of the first candle always risky event. And MCX yesterday's trigger still it is on the 124, and something like cold fall 44, 48. Cold fall the strike price is 2000. So a lot of opportunity which triggers based on our scanner. Okay, so 84. So maybe it triggers around somewhere 48. That is also be a initial stage by the opening itself. And then it to sorry, here 26, and here maybe the trigger in this candle around 230, 48. From this candle it reaching towards 53. From there and it jumps to 85. So that may be a closing our trade. And Astral 1840, Astral 1840. Just a moment. So this one also be fresh breakout. Also the first 5 minutes it triggered 915, and then it went higher. But if any stock which triggers in the first 15 minutes, simply ignored it, because based on this Google Sheet scanner, I'm not planning to take a 10-20 stocks. I need 2 to 3 stocks in a week. That's good enough. That once you complete are making a profit and ending with the profit on that particular trade, so you can focus for a next one. And if it is goes wrong, you can try to manage with our hedging strategy. Once you manage it, then you can go for. So don't want to focus all the things. Someone who what they do. So they are buying all the options, but they can't manage. So sometimes if it is market is reversed last week, you know that. So in 2 days, almost 400 points down in Nifty. So such a dish. So maybe most of the positions like Maruti, we faced some issues. 10,100. So if you are knowing that 10,100 call option, and this is what a 400, and we had took that one in earlier. So then it gives you some profit from 400, 450 to 550. So almost 10,000 is generated. And again, this due to that move, it came down to 199 and triggers our positional stop loss. And again, retracement breakout, maybe at least 442, 590, 150 points. Now this came to the same level. Okay, so the logic for this, maybe if you are looking for a 60 minutes, you will understand easily. So up and down, the premium, which always react to that market movement. But if you get some good profit, you can book, or if you are waiting for the target, and if you are managing the hedging trade, even though this trade, we can able to make some profit without a loss. That you know well, how we can simply go for using a 2.1 or 3.2 strategies. That's going to give you some better edge, even the trend is against us. Okay, so these are all the opportunity which I find out today in the morning session, and most probably next 2 days we are not going to focus, but the sheet will be updating. Okay, so if you wish, and if you have a higher margin, you can just plan for a trade, and lot of stocks like Eicher Motor, Nestle, Astral, Colpol, and even Idea, almost double, but the last price is around 80,000. The huge quantity, but we are not always we are not focusing the stock with some values below. And Hero Motor Corp 298031. So maybe using the sheet, if you are following the rules, and maybe 1 or 2 trades is good enough, or at least 1,000 to 2,000 rupees per day. It's very easy with this Google sheet. And if you are planning that, you can utilize with the Google sheet that is helping you to. So if you want to access the Google sheet, it's a paid one. So the link which is already available on our description, you can go through it. And if you're interested, you just ping me on the WhatsApp number which shown on this video. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. And if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel. Thank you.